I replaced my pop-up sink drain pipe with this one. It's easier to maintain. You push it to lock and push it again to release. You can then lift it up and clean the hair trap without having to unscrew anything from the bottom. First, make sure to have a pan beneath to catch all the water that will come out. I unscrewed and removed the pivot rod and threw it away. The lift rod is still there, but only for decorative purposes. I took out the pop-up stopper and also threw it away. I unscrewed the nuts to the P-trap. I unscrewed the drain pipe nut. I used a heat gun to loosen the plumber's putty. If yours is silicone, a heat gun is about the only thing that can loosen it. You can then unscrew from the top while holding the bottom tight. Sometimes you can use a plier or screwdriver to wedge the inside for leverage as you twist from below. I then clean the sink thoroughly with bleach. I replaced my drain pipe with a new one that pops up for easy cleaning. This new drain pipe is for a non-overflow sink. My sink is an overflow sink, but I decided to use this non-overflow drain pipe anyway because a drain pipe for the overflow sink has a hole in it which collects hair and mold and mildew. This is the Permaflow P-Trap, which I decided to install. You don't need to use this. You can keep the existing P-Trap that you have. I marked the location where I will wrap the plumber's tape around the pipe. I then wrapped plumber's tape on all the threads of all the pipes. I used plumber's putty around the edges of the drain pipe. I did not use the top silicone gasket that was included, since I don't think that it will give you a tight enough seal. You can also use silicone caulk instead of plumber's putty, but it's harder to remove if you need to do so in the future. I inserted the bottom silicone gasket that came with the kit. I next screwed in the brass nut. As you screw up, You will tighten the silicone gasket from below and squeeze out the plumber's putty from above, creating a tight seal. I hand tighten the nut. I next insert the nut and gasket that came with the Permaflow P-Trap. I use the O-nut that was already on the pipe on the other side of the P-trap. I tighten all the nuts. I used a utility blade to carefully cut out the plumber's putty. Then I put in the pop-up plug strainer basket, which can be easily removed to clean. The Permaflow P-Trap allows you to see in case anything falls past the strainer basket. You can rotate it to move any debris.